Bridget Bartlett here. Today, I'm going to show you a little bit, basically an overview of the high level media gallery. You've probably been in here 100 times, but you probably have never noticed a lot of the cool things that we have available to us inside of the media gallery. So I'm going to go into the sites section here. You can also go to settings and you'll see media, but I'm going to go ahead and access it here. This is going to be all of the files that we have inside of HighLevel. This is at the sub-account level. So it's going to be inside that sub-account, all of the image files, the PDFs, the videos that we have, all can be housed inside of the gallery. It's very similar to like WordPress, what they have inside of their image gallery. So you'll see here that the very first thing that we have up at the top, let's start up here, is you'll see My Media. So this is going to be all of your media that you have uploaded here. You also can search for backgrounds. So if you're looking for like a specific background for a website panel or something like that, you have all of these options that you can choose from. You also can choose from a selection in Unsplash. So let's say that I wanted the background of like an office or an image of an office. I could just search office and you see that it pulls in all of those office images from Unsplash. The same with Pixabay. If I was looking for office images there, I could pull that in. And this doesn't cost anything extra. This is just pulling it in as part of your HighLevel account. Okay, so I'm going to go to all now. And you'll see, let me get rid of this here. But you'll see also that we have they create an image using AI. So if you didn't know, HighLevel has the AI functionality inside of our accounts. We can use it to have conversations. We can use it to create images and text and all of that. We can even create social media images, but you can also do it right here inside of the media gallery. So I'm going to click here and we can go ahead and create an image. I'm just going to copy something that I had wrote before, a field of flowers on a summer day with oak trees. So let's say that we want 3 variations of this. We could choose the style that we like. So let's just say maybe this sketch. And I'm going to click generate. Now it's going to use the AI and it's going to create 3 variations of that image for me just right inside of the media gallery. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and create that. We'll just give it just a minute. I do want to say hello to Frankie and Ray. Thank you for joining on YouTube. So you can see here, I said a field of flowers on a summer day with oak trees. And so it created 3 variations of that image. If I wanted to use one of those images, of course, I could just select it there and click continue. And then it's actually going to add that image to a folder called Content AI. So where is it? Let's find it. Content AI. So if we click now this folder, you'll see that the image that we just created is here in this folder with all of our other images that were created with the Content AI tool. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in there. Now, the next thing that I use a lot is the folders. And you can see here that I have lots of folders connected. Typically, what happens when we start using this account, this is what everyone does. Upload file. Okay, I need this image. Okay, I'm going to use it. I'm going to select that image because I'm building a website, and then they move on. Okay. Now that is very helpful, but did you know that you can actually copy this, the little link there, and you can open up the file here. So if you wanted to, a lot of times we'll, and especially different platforms, they'll ask for the link to an image. And a lot of times we struggle to like, how do you get a link to an image that will actually show up in a website or something like that? We can do that. We have that self-storage here inside of HighLevel. Okay, so you can create a link from your images, your files, your videos, any of those things. For example, here's a video. If I wanted to create the link here, I could just open up a new browser and then paste. And then now you'll see that I have that video. It is shareable in like outside of your HighLevel account, right? So if I just close this, I don't even know what that video was, but if I open this up incognito window, you can see because it's self-hosted, this video would play. Like I said, I don't even know what that is, so I don't know if it's going to play or not. So that's really cool. That's a cool thing to know in case you guys didn't realize that you could actually do that. So now the next thing that I do is I can create a folder. So folders are really a great way of organizing all of your files. But I want to show you, and that might be pretty self-explanatory. You're like, okay, duh, we know folders do that. But I want to show you some really cool tips on how you can organize these, because you can see here that this account here is kind of a train wreck. There's images all over the place. Even though there's lots of folders, sometimes we just don't get them added there. So what I like to do is kind of use folders as categories. Okay, so like I have my share images here, any images or content of White Label Suite I want to add here, high level, and then you'll see this option here. I have a trash. Okay, now this is really important because if I delete this image, like I could right click here, I can rename it, I can move it to a folder, I can get the link, I can also delete it. But if this is being stored anywhere, it's going to remove that, which would deactivate that link. Okay. And a lot of times when we're organizing these things, we will accidentally delete things because we didn't realize, oh my gosh, that was part of a snapshot. And I was actually hosting it in my account. And now everybody's account is minus that link. Okay. So if that's something you're doing and you're kind of worried about, I don't really want to delete that yet, what I do is I create a folder here, just a normal folder, and I call it trash. You can call it archive, whatever you want to call it. And as I'm going through and I'm organizing my images, I'm going to put those that I think are trash here. Now, it doesn't actually move them to trash because, like I said, it's just a folder, but it's also a folder that I can come back to at any point and delete them once I'm sure that I don't need them. Okay. So that's just a helpful tip. Now, once you create all of your folders here, and you may, again, you may want to organize this however you want to. Like, for example, I have a template shop. I have like images of checkout buttons that maybe I want to use. I have images that I use inside of my knowledge base. I also have pop-up images that I have on my website. So that makes it easy for me to find. And so now when you're creating or when you're organizing all of your folder or files here, you want to start just moving them into a folder. So now you've got all of these created, or you can create them as you go. But for example, this one here, I don't really need that. So I'm just going to go ahead and move this up here to my trash folder. And you can see I moved it. I just had to drag it. That's why it's super easy. Because if I wanted to delete, I would have to just go here and then like click delete. But here I could just move that to trash. So let's go. Let's say here, this is a play. Okay, let's just start here. All right. So we have resell ads and this is a pop-up. Okay. So I want to move this to my pop-ups folder. All right. Now here, Vision AI ads onboarding. I don't have an image for that. Maybe I want to create a folder. So I'm just going to say onboarding images. Now, this makes it really easy too. When you do go back, when you're initially like organizing all of your images, this trash folder may seem ginormous. But if you are organizing your folders as you go, or, you organize them in a way that's like, for my home website, I have images for that website, or I have email images. If you've just restructured all your images and changed over your newsletter templates or whatever you want to do, and you no longer need those images, being able to go right to the email images folder makes it really easy to know which images to delete. Okay. So obviously organizing as you go is the best thing, but sometimes you just don't do that and you have to go back and organize things as you go. So this is a great way of doing that. So we have the onboarding images. We created that folder here. So here we have onboarding images. All right. So I'm just dragging that there. So now this next option here, it is a website image. So I think I do have a folder for website images. So, okay, my Vision Agency website. So I'm just going to drag those there. We have another YouTube thumbnail. So if I wanted to create a different folder, I could do that. So you guys get the point there, right? So this is really the best way. You want to go through all of your images and get all of them sorted. So videos are going to be the same thing. So if I have this open office hours video and I want to move that into a folder, I can click move folder and then I could drag it, but I could also choose to move to a folder like this. Let's say it was on the My Vision Agency website. I could create a new folder here, or I could just add it to that folder. Okay. So really cool ways of organizing all of those things. Now, when it comes time to using these image gallery, the media gallery, you can actually open up like a funnel. Okay. So of course, anywhere that you're going to be using images or files or videos, anything like that that you have inside the image or the media gallery, it's going to be accessible all throughout the account. Okay, so if we open up this video page here, okay, you see I have the image or the video element dragged in here. And when you click on the video element, you'll have the option to select a video file, and you'll see that this opens up our gallery here. Okay, so the only options that we have available here, because we clicked on a video element, it's going to show us all the videos available. So that makes it really easy because we're not trying to sort through a bunch of images and all of that. Of course, if we had all of our videos in a folder, then that would be easy too. So we can choose the video. For example, if I wanted to click here, we could double click and choose the video. And then also you can choose your thumbnail. So if I want to click here, and you see again, the image gallery opens up. So we'll click there to add the thumbnail. Okay. Now, if I had an image down here, let's click here and let's bring in an image. We can click on the image, and you'll see here, we can add a link from any other storage file that we have. We could also click here, and you'll see we can create the image using AI, or we could upload from the media library. So if we click media library, it opens this up, and we have all of our selections again. And then also we could create, again, the image using the AI. Okay. So really self-explanatory, super, super cool options. The image gallery is so great. You do have unlimited storage as of right now inside of every HighLevel account. I don't know if that's going to change or if that has changed since the last time I checked, but I've never, ever noticed a like a limit on the amount of storage that I could have inside of the HighLevel gallery there. So, okay, guys, thank you so, so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone, so I'll see you there.